Hello, good evening, and welcome to Nighttime. Look at this. Got cleavage. Look. Welcome to Nighttime Natters. It is the 26th of October, and the X Factor's just come on, the results show, and I'm getting ready to watch that. And then obviously it's the lovely Downtown Abbey. I just watched Culture Club on Strictly Come Dancing. George was in good voice, Karma Chameleon. It was good, and it was lovely to see the dancers and all that. I'd love to do a little bit of dancing, you know. What's that? My phone saying, hold on a minute. Was that your friend on there singing from the... Yes, and my friend Z was in the backing vocals as well. I'd like to do something like a dancing show, you know, like Strictly Come Dancing, or I don't know if there's any out here in Tenerife, any like what they call it, ballroom dancing. I'd like to do some of that. But anyway, today has been a lovely day. I slept in today because the clocks went back. Of course, as you know, I love it when the clocks go back. I don't know what it is, but when the clocks go back, especially like in the UK, it just feels cozy. You know, when I lived in my house in Elstree, Boreham Wood, as soon as the clocks went back, you know, it got darker. I used to put the fire on, even if it weren't cold. It's just lovely. It's just that glow from an open fire. Is really, really sort of homely, isn't it, and lovely. And then if I wasn't working on the nights, I'd be in bed by like 9:30, dozing off, watching. I dozed off last night as well, watching the Jonathan Ross show. That Russell Brand makes me laugh. He really makes me laugh because he's a bit. He said, something about mental health issues and all that. And a friend of mine said today, there's always someone who's mental in a family. And she said she's the mental one. And I said, well, in our family, we're all mental, but we all know it and we've all got certificates for it. So, but we mean in a nice way, like funny way, ha, 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 ha. Anyway, today I went out to lunch because on Wednesday when I did my show at the Top Square in San Blas, I accompanied Jo actually. She played the guitar, as you saw on my Nighttime Natters before, and she asked me I was going down to the waterfall anyway to have our lunch, so we went down there, and Jo was on, and I agreed to sing with her there. It was lovely. I know a few people came that I see regularly at the Top Square, and a friend of mine who's a conductor. A couple of his friends came down as well, so it was lovely. The meals are really good down at the waterfall. If you ever go down there, they do all different shows on a Sunday. They have Kelvin as well, who's I think he's the owner as well of the venue. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry if I get it wrong, but the food is really, really good, really lovely food, and cauliflower cheese. I do like cauliflower cheese, and that was one of the veg today. So I had roast lamb, cauliflower cheese, carrots, and mashed potatoes, and broccoli, and roast potatoes, two mash. Lovely, really, really good, and really good value as well. £8.50 for a main meal, and €4 for a starter, and for a dessert. I had fresh rhubarb crumble and custard for dessert. It was absolutely lovely. So that's it. So I'm officially on a week's holiday, and I'm actually doing nothing. I just wanted to take time out and do nothing. So I'm just going to sort of lay on the sofa, lay on the bed, lay on this, lay on that, whatever. Reconnect. Do you know what I mean? With Tenerife, maybe go out and see a couple of shows. Because like I said, this year, the sort of few things that have happened this year, it's been good, but there's been a little bit of not so good in it. But you've got to take the rough with the smooth, and I just feel that I've come round in a full circle now. I feel really happy that I don't have to worry about being, well, I don't know if the right word is, not myself, but I'm not I'm not in the habit of purposely going out to upset someone. That's just not my nature. I wouldn't do it. If I've got a problem with someone, I'll try and sort it out one on one. But only if people are worth it. Only if it's worth it. If I don't really want to do it, then I won't. But I just won't write anything. So, but there we are. Anyway, that's enough of all that. It's too exhausting, all of it. But you gotta just face up to it sometimes and just say, look, that's it. Don't worry about it. There's no need to go on and on and on about it. Just don't worry about it. Just do whatever you got to do, and say whatever you got to say, and whatever. One tale's good until another one's shown, if you know what I mean. Anyway, of course, you've seen the Daily Sing Song. Now, that song was called Petrified, taken from the musical Taboo. I've had another request off my friend to do Stranger in This World, which I will do. And also as well, somebody requested to do Victims ages ago, a friend of mine called Shane Wheeler. So I will do that as well at some point this week. And take it from there, really. Anyway, I'm going to get myself comfy to watch the results of the X Factor. And I'll see you all maybe tomorrow for Nighttime Natters. I'm not sure if I'm just going to take a week off from it, but definitely there'll be the Daily Sing Songs. All right. Good night. Sleep well.